Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin. It's indestructible, it's impossible, yet it still makes for one hell of a fun read. The Slime Beast. This is Guyan Smith's third novel, or novella. It was released in April of 1976. The plot: a discovery that could lead to a catastrophe. When a professor and his team head into a swamp, they uncover a smelly, disgusting creature in the mud. They dub it the Slime Beast.
This man is overgasped!
It eventually awakens and causes mayhem and macabre massacres along the countryside. This book tries to cram as much as it can into itself as possible. There's a fast and forced love story, a professor trying to keep everything undercover, and on top of that, there's a slime beast. That may not seem like a lot, but keep in mind that this book is only 105 pages. 80 pages if you read it on Kindle. I'd be lying if I said that this was not an entertaining read, at least. When I first read it, I read it in a day. It just flies right by. The writing is spot on and very descriptive. Pulpy trash, but fun. I didn't hate the characters. In fact, most of the stuff they did made sense most of the time. The gore is just vicious. Always one to enjoy Guy's writing. I found this to be the pinnacle of pulp. It has Smith's writing style all over it. Vivid descriptions of the swamp, marsh, and houses around it bring a warm and cozy and familiar vibe. The salt beds and mushy landscapes help create a very familiar and foreboding atmosphere, in what is essentially a B-grade novel. Elizabeth, Liz Lawson, and Gavin Royale are the two that fall in love. At first, it's like, okay, we'll have sex, but we'll be smart about it. It's refreshing. Then they have sex again, and you're like, wait, what? You just said. Smith does give reasoning behind it, but it's very flimsy reasoning at best. There's also Professor Lawson, Elizabeth's uncle. He is obsessed with his own self-gain and wants proof of the Slime Beast. This is a typical story from Guyan Smith. An unstoppable force that's going to withstand bullets and wreak havoc in a town. A small town, usually by the ocean or some swamp. There are some differences, but again, it's very similar. Even the army gets involved. And there's sex at inappropriate times as well. For the gore, we get a slashed throat, innards ripped out, fleshy ribbons falling from the creature's mouth, a head ripped off, and more. It's enough to satisfy for sure. The Slime Beast gets plenty of page time and delivers what we want. Carnage. Overall, it's a fun page-turner, albeit there are not many pages to turn. This was the kind of book you wanted to hide from your parents and share with your friends, especially in the 70s. Looking at it through those kind of goggles, it's a fun, pulpy story. Looking at it through modern eyes, it's still a fun, pulpy story, but there isn't much to it. We get good gore, sensual sex scenes, reasonably reasonable characters, and a monster that does not give a shit, and will kill anything and anyone in its path. It's also annoying that the creature doesn't get a good description. Every book for the Slime Beast had a different cover. I feel this is the closest that it should have looked like, with the big lips. Well, not really lips, but it looks like an alien. Did it come from space? Or did it not? That's a question that comes up in the book that's never really answered. The big debate here is if the Slime Beast is an alien or not. I personally hope he's not. I prefer him to be a protector of King John's treasure. However, Guyan Smith has been very clever and had a meteorite crash down into the marsh. The thing is, we never really find out. Still, with all that happened, it's a subplot origin story that it works quite well in fitting with context of a pulpy, trashy horror novel. The level of cheese definitely gives this some extra points. Let me know what you think the origin of the slime beast is. Is he from outer space, or is he a protector of King John's treasure? Let me know in the comments. That's going to do for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I have been your host, Brian Gatto. Make sure to like, comment on, as well as share this video. Like my Facebook fan page. Also hit the notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video, and as always, subscribe.
I got my stick head here. He's still going. Get him! Get him!